today I will speak about the concept of God for the savages, Australians, Aztec, Germans, who will see. But before that I must speak Arabic for the friends who ask me to do so, especially about our friend Noam Chomsky. العلامة اللساني أبراهام نعوم تشومسكي الذي قدم لي الكثير من المساعدات العلمية لأفهم نظريته التحويلية. كان عالما كبيرا في السن أولا، قد يصل إلى القرن، وفي الشهرة وفي القدرات العقلية، ويقول أنه اشتراكي يساري ملحد، ولكنه أسدى لنا كثيرا من النظريات في علم اللغة وعلم النفس إلى آخره. Okay, so I said the concept of God for the savages. You have the concept, you have the word, and you have the entity. Well, if we start with the so-called savages, I'm saying savages because this reminds me of Mr. Malinowski from the London School, who gave us books entitled The Sexual Life of the Savages. So suppose I were a white supremacist, I would consider Australians, Africans, South Americans savages. That would be the domain of anthropology. But let's see whether they are savages or not. Maybe if you consider, for instance, the Aztec slaughter of humans, sacrifice for their sun god, maybe, of course, you can call them savages. They are inhuman. But let's see, let's go langsam. Well, we spoke about the headhunters, the aboriginals, the Maya, Aztec, the Pygmy. So, the headhunters are a group of tribes in South America. They were called the headhunters because they displayed the heads of their enemies, defeated enemies, as trophies, worship. When you are defeated, they impose their Inca religion on you, especially what they call the emperor god, the principal god. They had their temples, their priests, and their sacred virgins. Now, if you move to Australia, you have, of course, the Catholic, the Roman Catholics, the Protestants, etc. But in contrast to the European settlers, traditional Aboriginal communities are intensely spiritual. They're not really savage, thinking about food and sex. They have something philosophical, spiritual. Their religion gives meaning to life. Great, they are philosophers. And the coordinating theme is the sustaining connection between land and people. Right, this is extremely civilized. The next ones are the pygmies. These are in anthropology members of any human group whose adult males grows less to 150 meters, like Napoleon. But unfortunately, they were chased by bigger statues like the Nigerians. The Mayas, we'll see them with the Aztecs. Now the savages of Germany, is it? I particularly admire the big scientist, Mr. Albert Einstein. He was born in 1879 in Germany and died in 1955 in the US. He had to flee from Nazi Germany to America, and he was even offered the position of president of Israel, but he refused. If you start his life from childhood, he was deeply religious, and at the age of 12, he was composing. He was a poet. songs in praise of God and chanting religious songs on the way to school. Great. And once he became older and Nobel Prize winner and famous, by the way, his teachers in Germany used to say to him, "You are null, or nothing." But he became something. Yes, something between him and Charlie Chaplin, but never mind. The most important thing here to mention as far as God is concerned, the concept, Einstein's concept of God, is what he says at the end. Because, as I said, he refused. In 1950, he refused to become president of Israel. He said it's dangerous, and he was right. Now, Einstein would often say that God does not play dice with the universe. Be careful. Now, going to another, between brackets, savage concept of God, the people of the Aztec. It was a large empire, very successful, very sophisticated in the 15th century in Central America, but unfortunately, among their rituals, and this you can call savage, they have human sacrifice. They would sacrifice you to their sun god. And their last emperor was imprisoned and softly killed by Spanish Herman Cortes. Well, whatever you can say about these so-called savages, they had a spiritual dimension, a philosophical answer to life. They kept together in a good